bleach out the faces.
Hey everybody, it's the Biscuit Box. It's Wednesday, it's 11 a.m. We're live, and I'm excited about this week's live show because we are going behind the scenes on an exhibition that's kicking off tomorrow night in the Copper House Gallery. It's off Singe Street, and I always struggle pronouncing that, in Dublin 8 in Dublin. I'm excited. I love seeing the backs. I was going to say I love seeing the backside. I love seeing the behind the scenes of what really goes on at these shows. And the girls have worked really, really hard at putting this exhibition together. If you're around Dublin tomorrow evening, there's going to be a great buzz and a great gang turning out at the show. It's in the Copper House Gallery. I'll leave the link to the gallery in the comments below. If you're around, please pop in and say hi. It's going to be amazing. It kicks off at 6 o'clock, gang, doesn't it? And it runs till the 13th of March. So kicks off tomorrow, the 7th, right through to the 13th. And we're going to get a little snippet of the kind of work you're going to experience if you do come tomorrow night, or if you see the work when you hop into the gallery as well. And I want to showcase the Copper House as well, because it's not just a gallery. There's amazing things happening inside this space, and we're going to talk to Mark, who runs the Copper House Gallery, in a minute as well. But first, and you know these girls by now, Fran and Emma, who are powerhouses at this stage, doing live streaming and getting this exhibition together for tomorrow night's opening. So I want to share a few insights with you guys on what it's really like to put a show like this together. So Fran and Emma, hello. How's it going?
Hello. Hi. How's it going?
You guys must be so pumped now at this stage, because it's at a really interesting. I know you've worked so hard to get to this point, and now it's a really interesting time where you're actually hanging the work and seeing the work. So I might ask either Fran or Emma to take the first question. I wanted to ask you was, what is the whole concept behind this show?
Okay, so we spent a long time trying to decide what we would call it for a start. So we decided to call it Connected because of our connection with each other as a group. So all of us, we're all in a group called Bite the Biscuit, but we're also in a subgroup called The Factory. And we all feel really connected together, and our work is connected. So we decided to put the show together and call it Connected after many different things. And as we went along, we kind of noticed how much more we were connected than we even realized. So I think, there's one big thing that we all have in common as artists, and that's that we all invite the viewer to connect with themselves. So all of our work has an element of this. We're connecting with other people, with the environment, with nature, with color, with all of those things. So yeah, that's kind of the concept behind it. And yeah, it's kind of grew in meaning as the couple of weeks went on. The way you name something, and then you find loads of things about that I feel like Connected is the perfect name for the exhibition now at this stage. If you heard all the other names now, you'd be going, no, that doesn't sound right. So yeah, that's kind of the main concept behind it.
And for me, as a lover of community, I loved that you chose that, because connecting with each other in so many different ways, plus your work. But I love that. And what really kind of resonates with me is that you guys, who are all working in kind of the same discipline, you're all either painters or photographers and different, but you're coming together and supporting each other in such a beautiful way. And I think that's a really lovely thing to show as well as a group. So Connected is really, you're right, Fran, it just really fitted, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. So what was the most challenging thing of working together? Because was there anything that you found difficult as a group? Because there's 12 of you, isn't there?
Do you know? I think I actually think Emma would probably answer this better
Emma
because
will
she does
answer that.
loads of behind the scenes work, especially all of the kind of nearly admin stuff. There's all of that is quite hard. So I'm going to let Emma answer that because she's
Good.
Hi,
Great. Hey, Emma, how's it going?
How's it going? No, not my favorite thing to do, but I did a good bit of the admin. So yeah, the challenges really was just you know classic too many cooks syndrome. There was a lot of us, so we knew kind of at the outset that we had to cap it at 12 because we knew if there was any more, it'd be mayhem. So that was kind of, I guess, the power of social media in that, like, we had a Facebook group and we were able to put in polls so people were able to give their own opinions. And I think that kind of took the pain out of it, really, to be able to use that facility to make decisions. So, and then some of the decisions I just ended up saying, right, I have to make them. Like, just when I went to do the graphics that we needed, but everyone pulled together. Like, one of the girls designed a logo for us very quickly, which was brilliant. And then once I kind of had the logo prepped for graphics, everyone was able to just let loose on Canva and go for it and help with the whole designing. And then just kind of I took the helm at just organising the course and that. So yeah, so it's worked out pretty well. Like, we didn't have any major hassle, but as I said, it is just the usual too many cooks, but it worked out just perfect. 12 is fine, and I think going forward, if it happens again, it's probably the perfect number to go with,
Yeah, and it's good to, I think, like, I know this is the first time that you guys are doing this, so it's testing the waters too, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And I think the next one will be a lot smoother. But I love that you used that facility, the Facebook group facility, for collaboration as well and conversation and just getting you excited about the whole thing and keeping that at the center.
I think, and you'll even, if you can look at our page, you'll see how much it's grown over the last 2 to 3 days, just to see the power of 12 people promoting it at the same time. It really is amazing. And obviously there's been loads of support from the Biscuit community, which is fabulous but we all really are, like as Fran said, we've all become good friends. Like, we feel like we know each other before we even met, which is really nice. And just, like, as well, getting to know other people's work and really look, because, like, sometimes you'd see somebody's work all the time and you don't really get to look at it or know the person. So that's been really nice as well,
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. So the funny thing, I suppose, you guys probably feel a lot more connected than you did when you even chose the name Connected. It's
absolutely, yeah.
That's
and then we get to go and party tomorrow night. So that's
great. I can't wait. Beer on a Thursday. Yippee!
Absolutely.
So I don't know who's going to answer this one, but I wanted to ask one of you guys, what was there anything that surprised you about the whole process to date? Now this could, maybe there'll be another conversation after tomorrow night.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think so. There's been, so far, I guess I'm surprised that we've made it happen so quickly. Like, we've only had 3-4 weeks to get it together. Like, ideally going forward, if it happens again, we'll have a couple of months. So really, everyone's has busy lives, and it surprised me that we've pulled it together this well.
Yeah.
And actually, I was surprised at how much I enjoyed it. There was, because there's 12 people there, no one felt stressed about, oh God, I have to do it all. I don't know, anybody who's done a solo show or markets or anything knows that pressure of, I have to do this, and you've got big long lists of stuff and you're kind of worried. But what surprised me was there was none of that. Everybody saying to me, Jesus, you're so chilled out. I'm going, I don't feel any pressure. It's great because no one feels like they're the one that's on. We're all doing it together. And so, yeah, definitely, you know what? I would definitely do this again. And I'd recommend it to anybody who'd love to have an exhibition but was afraid to do it on their own. It's brilliant connecting up there as a group. Yeah.
Brilliant. That's a great thing to highlight, actually, Fran, because that is the bit. There's a huge fear factor just from being totally overwhelmed with that to-do list, and everything is on you with your solo show. And isn't that a lovely thing to know that it doesn't have to be like that? There is an alternative, That's cool.
Surprising. A brilliant takeaway. We're already talking about, God, what could we do next? If you got got some new work, and very, very lucky that we found a venue like this to do our first one, because we're going to show you around now in a minute anyway. But Oh, the copper house is completely flooded with natural light. And so it's such a perfect setting for a show. And then, especially to have the printers there in house with you as well. So we're able to come in this morning when everybody's kind of going, oh God, I need to get this done, that done. We're able to come in and everything's been able to scan before we hang. So it's all done, and Mark and the guys are working with us on that, so as we can have everything kind of just ready for just if anybody would like to buy prints and stuff, that all of that there is done. Our scanning's ready for our websites, and we don't have to go off and do that and come back to a different venue. It's all been done for us here today. It's great, yeah.
Amazing. And on that note, I'd love you to turn the camera now, Fran, and show everybody the copper house.
Yep. Okay, right. So
I've been in the copper house once, but it is amazing. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow night.
It is beautiful. Like, this is your entrance hall when you come in, and there's one of Emma's
amazing.
Beautiful. I mean, look at that colour.
That's
sideways, but you get the idea. So this is where you will come into the foyer area. So all of this is all usable hanging space. So it's huge. The place is huge. Great venue. So this is the next main room. So this is some of my work here. Some of my kind of ocean paintings. I don't know if anybody knows any of this stuff. I'm sure you've seen me once or twice if you're, So this is my stuff here. So I'm going to hang some of these. Hopefully we've enough room for everything. We'll see. So this is the next main hanging area. There's some of Karen's beautiful work. It's really cool.
Popped in the door here with all this stuff.
Now you can't tell from this, but see this guy? He is enormous. Look.
Ah, wow. Wow.
It. Sometimes you can't tell when you see photographs on Facebook. You know? So, and did I show? This is Rachel's. Rachel's work here. Look.
I'm dying to see Rachel.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Look at that.
It's just the quality of the work. Tell me if I'm moving too fast.
No, that's cool. Oh wow, I'm dying to see Rachel's work.
And Ligas. Look at these.
Go right into that, Fran.
So those minis are so cute. Look at this.
Wow.
I've got to get an extreme close up on this because it's just so intricate.
Wow. That's amazing. How does she do that?
I know. It's so nice.
Yeah. Wow.
And I gotta say, I am going to own one of these one day. I choose to own one of those pieces one day. But now, look at this. Wait, you see this?
See all the Vickies here.
Look at this space. Look at this. We've got like an area has a little fountain inside it. It's double height building. Yeah. It's just
wow. The light is incredible.
Look at the size of Karen's work.
Oh wow!
There we've got some Vickies. Say hi. No hiding.
Wow.
Look, here's some of Isabel's work here. I'll show you Angela's now in a second. I want to get an extreme close up of that, so I'm going to show. Wow. Look at this. This is encaustic art for anybody who doesn't know.
Wow.
This is some Angela's. Look at this for photorealism like this.
Wow.
That's watercolor.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure everybody knows Deborah's work already. Look at this.
Wow.
I think this piece may even be almost sold already. So,
oh really?
This work is already gone.
Oh wow! I'd say that's gorgeous.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
I just love the use of pinks.
Yeah. Really.
So this is hers now. I just want to show you. So, look at that.
Wow. That's just in the middle of the space, isn't it?
It really is, and it's gorgeous. Great for photographs for your work and stuff. Yeah. I just want to show you this.
Oh, wow. Angela's. Wow, that is so
She has serious level of skill.
Wow.
And it's only when you see the stuff in person, really, that you can really see it. Look, and here's Valerie's.
Oh, there's a photograph. Oh, wow.
I can just see these hanging somewhere. They're just
they're
so nice.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Really are now, really are.
Gorgeous.
Okay, so I probably don't need to bring you upstairs. I'm going to show you this though, unless you want to go upstairs. There's another big gallery space upstairs. Now we're going to be filling this entire place.
Okay. Are you going upstairs as well, Fran?
I can take you up there if you want. I want to just show you this stuff first.
Okay.
You tell me if Because if I'm going over time here.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I'd like to talk to Mark after. We won't bother going upstairs because we'll run out of time.
Yeah.
I'd love to talk to Mark.
I was thinking that, yeah, because you can just see that there. I just want to quickly show you.
Oh,
Look, there's more.
oh,
Look,
stunning.
this is some
Wow.
of Emma's new stuff. There's more stuff in being scanned, and
Yeah.
this is their gallery wall, and then
Okay.
there's a few more pieces. There's Rachel's, me, and Anna. Finally, Anna's stuff. Anna's on her way in with some of her stuff, but look at this.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Incredible. Incredible.
Now, will I bring you over to say hello to
Mark? Yeah, I'd love to talk to Mark.
Mark, can I introduce you? Do you want me to? I can introduce. No, you're better off on camera. Come on.
Hi, Mark.
I'll hold the camera for you.
Hiya. How's it going?
Good.
Are you well? It's lovely. It's lovely to meet you, Mark. I've heard a lot about you, and the Biscuit community has heard a lot about you because the girls are always really just so thrilled at the level of quality that comes out of the Copper House. Like, tell us a little bit about what you guys do in the Copper House.
We do a number of different things. We take artworks in, we can scan them, reproduce them to the highest quality. We also print the edition prints if people are doing editions. We also do bespoke framing. Just about anything to do with art, with artists, illustrators, painters, anything the likes of that.
And you have a big monster of a machine. I think
we do.
Do you just what happens? You just is it like a huge photocopier or?
Yeah, like an upside down photocopier. It's called the Cruise Scanner. We're the only one to have one in Ireland. We can scan 8 foot by 8 foot, and the level of detail is just unreal. You couldn't match it with any photography or anything. It's basically the bed on it is a 4 foot by 6 foot bed, but we can do up to 8 foot by 8 foot, and it's just you lie it down and then we just measure it, and it scans with a laser, and it does 3D. It can scan felt, textiles, acrylics, oils, anything, line drawings, watercolors, you name it.
It just picks up everything beautifully.
Yeah, everything.
The girls are constantly just like amazed at how you can't tell the difference between the original and the print.
Sometimes they think that the prints are better than their original.
Yeah, what happened to that machine? But I think you see, I'm a big believer in having prints available to people when they can't actually afford to invest in original art. And I
agree.
I love that when artists, I'm always pushing the gang to offer an entry product, and get art into people's homes and offices. And I think it's great that level is still there. It doesn't have to mean that the quality isn't there. So fair play, that's brilliant, Mark.
Oh, sure, we're delighted to have such a great bunch, like 12 top, artists in, and their works is just amazing. Just looking at Karen's, a few Fran's, even like Valerie's, stunning.
Yeah. And isn't it nice to have it all together as well, in such a mix of talent as well? It's lovely.
It's a mixed bag. That's what I said. There's everything there. Isabel's stuff of the wax is just. In fairness, nothing that you'll see will get do with justice. But when you see it in front of you, it's so tangible. It's a fantastic piece. You look great.
Oh, brilliant! Well, I'm looking. Will you be there tomorrow night? Will we meet?
I will indeed.
Cool.
Yeah,
we'll think a beer so tomorrow night. Thank you so much, Mark, for hopping on, and we'll continue spreading the word of the Copper House, because it's just so great that that there's someone really giving a shit about creative work, and it's really apparent from what you guys do. So thank you for that.
No, thank you. We appreciate it.
Thanks a million. See you tomorrow. Okay.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Tara.
Hi, Emma.
Yes, we met the lovely Mark. This place is amazing, and they do so much for all of us, and they do great deals for us, and we love coming in here because it's just so nice. The staff and everything, they're so lovely.
That's brilliant. It's such a nice experience then, Emma, isn't it? It takes away.
It really is. And the quality of the work here is just just unparalleled, you know.
Yeah.
The scanner, and like I was really struggling to try and get good images of my paintings, and the scanner in here is just phenomenal. You know, it picks up just every little detail. So I would highly recommend it. Give them a further plug here
Yeah,
to
yeah.
use their services. So
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Cool. And so to end this, we want lots of people to help us party tomorrow night, right?
yes, we do.
So
Yeah,
so
so we're going to get a big turnout. I know from the last few months on other shows that we've done, we always get great Biscuit community support. But you know, it really is going to be a fabulous show. There's a really a feast for the eyes. I think you'll really enjoy it if you do make it in. We're going to kick off at 6 and run till 8, I think. I'll let Fran tell you about our opening guest in a minute.
yeah,
And just to let you know, there's not a lot of parking around here, so leave the car and come and have a glass of wine or a beer
great
with
idea.
us. It's probably the best plan. And so I know we'll get great support from you guys, but yeah, it would be really nice to see faces that I haven't seen in a while. So I'm going to hand you over to Fran, and she'll let you
Thanks,
know about
Emma.
our guest speaker. Okay?
Thanks, Emma. See you tomorrow. Thank you.
Hello.
Hey, Fran.
This is very busy phone calls, isn't it? Or video calls.
I know, yeah. They're being passed around. So tell us about the lady that you've asked to speak on the night, Fran.
Yeah, so Monica Lockman is going to open our exhibition for us, and she's the very first prima ballerina that Ireland ever produced. Actually, the only one. She left Ireland when she was 14 and went to live in Russia, and she made it in the Russian ballet over there. And then so she stayed there for years. It was only a few years ago she decided to move home and set up her own school. Her mom actually died suddenly. Well, not suddenly. Her mom died, and she decided, like, what am I doing staying over there? She was basically brought up over the phone over there, and I think she wanted to have something different for kids in Ireland. You know, so she decided to come back and set up her own school so she could teach people at the same sort of level as she got in Russia, but that people wouldn't have to send their children away to be brought up over the phone. So it was actually really beautiful, the reason why she did it. So she kind of runs this like non-for-profit school now, and she travels to St. Petersburg every year with the kids, and they do, you know, they go over there and they do their shows and they learn and stuff, and she gets them to a certain level and then sends them off. So yeah, so she's introducing the show. She's been on television countless amount of times. If you just put her in and into YouTube or whatever, just look and see her interviews. She's just so interesting. I think she's perfect for us because she kind of made it from nothing. She's a female entrepreneur. She's, you know, that kind of, and that kind of has I think our whole show has that vibe, and you have that vibe yourself, that you're making it in business. You know, as a strong female, and I just think she's perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know if that. Hopefully, that gives an overview of what she's like.
Yeah, and I love that she just decided from a place of heart what she wanted to do. I think that's great. That's a great driver, isn't it? That there's a real passion behind what she wants to create for the youth of Ireland. You know, I think that's really cool. So great choice there, Fran. Nice one.
Yeah, we got lucky.
It's great. And it'll be great to meet her as well. It'll be good conversations, no doubt, tomorrow night with an array of people that are going to be there. So that's it. Like, I'm excited. You guys are excited. It kicks off at 6 o'clock till 8, and I'll leave the link to the Copper House in the comments if anyone's around and they want a really great evening and to meet other like-minded people. It'll be
wine and beer. I actually got sponsorship from Bar Rua in town, and they're actually dropping in enough craft beer for everybody, as I'm thinking of taking some home. So they're going to drop in today. We've actually organised huge big ice buckets and everything so as we can serve cold beer and cold wine.
Fantastic. You've everything covered. You've everything covered, Fran. Fantastic. Well done, gang. Well done. Well, I'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks a mil for taking time out. I know how busy you guys are putting the show up, but see you tomorrow night, and no doubt I know there'll be lots of Bickies there as well supporting you guys. Okay, Fran.
Thanks a million, Tara. Bye.
Bye. See you guys. Bye.